Welcome back. My name is Hype Gaming, and in this video I'll be unboxing and reviewing the Backbone 1 controller attachment for the iPhone. I've had the Backbone 1 for about 3 months now, meaning I've got nearly the full experience. With the intro out of the way, let's get started with one of the simplest unboxings I've ever done. Even though it's a simple unboxing, Backbone hasn't made it a boring experience. The sleeve has a nice design. You can see down here it's an officially licensed product by Sony. Out of the sleeve, the box looks and feels amazing, like a velvety cardboard with the Backbone logo on the front. They have really provided us with a great unboxing experience. So in the box we've first got the controller, front and centre, then we've got the very quick setup sheet, and then under the controller holder is the safety guide. Then finally the adapter for bigger iPhones, which is everything from the iPhone 13 Pro and onwards. Simple seems to be the trend with this product, so it makes sense that the setup is simple. It's a real plug and play experience. You just have to slot the phone into the controller and then download the Backbone app and follow the setup steps. After the setup is finished, you'll be offered the chance to start a free trial for Backbone Plus for 1 year. This allows you to use the Backbone app. It's a pretty good offer, and it allows you to find out if you want to subscribe to Backbone Plus. I would say that it just makes using the Backbone a bit of a smoother experience. It has a great UI. It's also a great way to find out what games it's compatible with. Luckily, the Backbone 1 is compatible with all games on the Apple Arcade, Xbox Cloud Gaming, GeForce Now, and of course, PlayStation Remote Play. I think the design is actually really good. It definitely matches the PS5's aesthetic with the white and black colours. It's also officially licensed by Sony, meaning it has some of the PlayStation branding with the PlayStation logo on the back. It's quite easy to hold and doesn't strain your hands or get uncomfortable after long play sessions. Now the buttons pretty much match up with what you would have on your standard DualSense controller. You've got the X, square, triangle and circle buttons, which are mouse click and very satisfying. Then we've got the D-pad and of course the share/create button and the option button. Although you'll notice the layout is different, it's more like the layouts of the Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons, but not as cheap feeling and without the stick drift issues. When looking at the controller, you'll see a missing button and a new orange one. Well, that orange button is a shortcut button to access the Backbone app. The missing button though is the touchpad. If you play on Xbox then this is no problem, but if you're using the PS Remote Play app then you might not know what to do. All you need to do is press the top middle of your screen when using the PS Remote Play app. The best part of the Backbone 1's buttons is actually not the buttons, but it's the triggers and bumpers. The bumpers are mouse click, like the face buttons, which I love. The best thing is the triggers. They're actually triggers and have quite a lot of travel compared to other phone controllers and Nintendo Switch triggers. As well as a ton of different buttons, we've also got a couple ports, like the lightning charger port for pass-through charging to your iPhone, and the 3.5mm headphone jack. But if you want a wireless experience, I would definitely suggest a pair of AirPods, as they have great noise cancellation and surround sound. If you want to play your PS5 remotely with the Backbone One, then you are going to need to download the PS Remote Play app from the App Store or Google Play Store. Then you will need to go to the PS5 settings, then System, and turn on Remote Play capabilities. With all that enabled, you will need to search for your PS5 on your network. Once it's found, it will turn your PS5 on, although it has to be in rest mode for the Remote Play app to connect your phone to the PS5. Although the PS Remote Play app has been out for quite a while, it's so much better to be controlling it with the Backbone One, especially better than the touchscreen buttons you would be using without the Backbone One. Some people think that remote play is terrible, but I've connected to my PS5 from a totally different country on hotel Wi-Fi and still managed to connect my PS5 with little to no lag. It's actually a very smooth experience, especially if you put games on performance mode. The best way to have a strong connection to your PS5 is to wire your PS5 to your network. Sadly, my PS5 isn't actually wired to my network, so I won't get the fastest speeds, but there are a few ways around this. Like putting the games you play on performance mode, or going into the PS Remote Play app data settings and turning on limited mode. This means that only the core parts of the PS5 system is connected to the PS Remote Play app. This is basically like putting on performance mode for the PS Remote Play. So we have to address the fact that Sony has made their own remote play device called the PlayStation Portal. We know it will cost £200. I think this is severely overpriced since it's literally nothing than a remote play device strapped on to a DualSense controller. With the Backbone One at half price, and it can play Xbox games and Apple Arcade games, etc. So if you're going to get a device for a remote play, then buy the Backbone One PlayStation Edition. In conclusion, the Backbone One PlayStation Edition is a premium device. From the packaging to the design to the mouse click buttons and bumpers. I love using the Backbone One when I go away or when I want to play chill games in bed. I would definitely recommend spending your money on this rather than Sony's PlayStation Portal. I love this product and I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like, and if you like the content you see, then consider subscribing.